Look to the right, over by the pier, over the harbour. South pier. Now, you're ready to stop the aircraft in sort of shore. Now this all sounds very normal for the time being. So the aircraft coming through, cross controls. But there you go. That's not the noise you should normally hear from coming out of Tech Special. That is absolutely unique. Now this aircraft we built from scratch over 4 years, and you see how it just accelerated into the vertical? That's very unusual. You can see it in a jet, obviously, but not in a pit. But it was like going straight up and accelerating at the same time. So he's obviously, from listening to it, he's not using the jets all the time. He's just introducing them when he's either going into the vertical. Done a lot of mods on it. Aerobatic obviously, all the modifications have been fully tested and certified by the CAA. So yeah, you see when you're going into the vertical, then you can hear the jets coming in. It's also got a lot bigger aileron. Remember I was saying about these control surfaces, and the more wing area gives it an amazing roll rate. The actual engine that's got either side, so there's, where it's sitting in the cockpit, just specifically right and left on the outside, so they're sort of beside it, are 2 ATM linked jet turbines, and they deliver 7,000 pounds of thrust, 700 pounds of thrust, and that together, 700 pounds of thrust in combination with that Lycoming. That's a lot of power for a small little package. So the total thrust package together with the Lycoming is 1,700 pounds thrust. Now that aircraft only weighs 1,500 pounds. So this is what I was talking about. It's got a better power to weight ratio than 1. So he'll actually be able to accelerate as it goes up into the vertical. And there you go. See those snap rolls on the way down? That's that roll rate I was telling you about with the modified ailerons. Just being able to grab massive parts of the air, roll the aircraft around. And again, it's like ailerons, top and bottom wings. Yeah, you'll notice that when he's doing the aerobatic maneuvers, so when he's doing the snap rolls or anywhere not using the jet engine, which would make it even more difficult to control. So just relying on the Lycoming, that propeller, he knows he has to introduce the power nice and smoothly. But when he goes into the vertical, he wants to give a little bit of boost, then he'll just spool up those ATM links. Jet turbine. Now watch as he pulls back on the power. This time he's going to leave it off and he might go into what's called a tailpipe. And now it's just the jet engines holding them. Wow. That is incredible. Now, I don't know what to call that. I was going to call it a wing over, but it was, because normally they go into the vertical and the wing just comes over and it goes down. But that was basically a 360 inverted flip. And yeah, I've never seen that before, and I've been there for 30 years. So that's the first for me. It goes into the vertical. I think you must use one turbine engine on the right side, and that'll flick the aircraft around to the right. Now he's back onto just the propeller. So obviously he's got full fuel feed, unlike the Aviation that we saw earlier. Pushing out there to what's called a negative G, so not like normal G forces where you can push back into the seat. Rather than pushing out there upside down, he's actually being pulled out of the seat. Okay. Great display of airmanship. Here's the jet engine coming into play again at the top of that roof. Now he's set himself up for something. Get ready for the jet. You can hear him fluiding up. 700 pounds of thrust speed. Now he's pulling back on the power. Just go into the stall. Like I said, the Harrier jump jet. There you go. There's the pit's equivalent of it. Smoke. This is a tail slide, what we call a tailpipe, where he's coming back into his own smoke, but a very, very controlled one. Normally, once they start sliding back, that's it. They'll slide back maybe 2 or 3 times around then, and then the nose will drop. But not with this aircraft. This is something I've never ever seen. It's amazing. And then he didn't even pitch the nose forward. He just pushed the power on, and where the nose is pointing, he just powered straight out. That's phenomenal. Yeah, it's breaking all the norms of any sort of display aircraft. It's a bit special. So here we go. Full prop. And rolling the aircraft while the turbines are on as well. A little bit of a mini launcher back at the top that recovers. Pitches the nose down. So unlike the old V8 that we saw had to trade off height to get the speed, this aircraft doesn't have to do it. You can actually speed up going upwards, not going downwards. And as you can see with that roll rate, over 360 degrees roll a second. So more than 1 degree rotation in a second. So it's close to 420 degrees in 1 second. It's like being inside a tumble dryer. 5-point harness strapping into the cockpit. The cockpit itself and also the canopy of the plane was heavily redesigned as well. That gave it a lot more sleeker look. It was all about getting the aerodynamics right for it. Positioning the aircraft on his final manoeuvres. He's got about 1 minute left on his display time. So I'm sure he's going to use it wisely. As we speak, he's looking at his dial, making sure he's got enough fuel, good T's. He'll position the aircraft into the vertical. There come the jet engines online. Jet turbines, I should say. Stalling the aircraft, nose pitching up, and now moving from right to left, right in front of us. Little spurt of smoke. Back on the turbine. Now heading into crowd center. Look at that. That's amazing. It's accelerating and it's corkscrewing up into the vertical. Normally it's the opposite. Normally they have to accelerate and then corkscrew down. But so much more you can do with this aircraft. It's amazing. Yeah, you can sit down and rewrite the book. Oh, we can do this, we can do that. Everything that I know about the display aircraft pretty much goes in the head with that aircraft. Great design, fantastic man to show here today, and thankfully we're going to see him again tomorrow. So, very happy to have Goodwin display for us today. Each aircraft. So as comes by his final pass, he's away. He can clearly see you. He's probably waving. If you've got binoculars, he can see you on the beach. I can see him now. He's waving furiously behind him. That's him saying bye. Thanks very much, Rich. And we look forward to seeing you and your new aircraft tomorrow as well. Even the way he leaves the display spot is pretty spectacular. Just rolling up into the overhead. Up to about 1,500,